Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel for No Offense, All Offense stand-up comedian and pop culture vulture Joleen Lunzer here for your daily talk show, roast and recap about all things reality television, pop culture news, all the stuff that interests us. Basically, I gave myself my own radio show because no one else would. Okay. Happy Thursday, you guys. Make sure you smash that like. Let's set a like goal for 444. Yesterday, I think it was 333, and I think we got close. So thank you guys so much for smashing that like and subscribe. Please subscribe. I have a goal of getting to 44K by my 44th birthday, which is February 17th. Shout out to the Aquarius, my fellow Aquarians out there. So can we do it? We're a little over 36,000, so it's a lofty goal. But you guys, the lean team is strong. So share me with your friends. Hit the like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hello, Jamie B. Steven, Lady Di is in the chat. Jada. Thank you, Jada. Otter. Steven. Okay. If you want to support the channel further than liking or subscribing, you can always send a super chat while we're live. I'll highlight your comment. You can send a super thanks after the video posts. Thank you to those of you who have been doing that. And you can always hit me up on the Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. All the information is on the bottom of the screen and also in the description of this video. Feel free to check out my YouTube membership and my Patreon as well. We have a lot to talk about today. You know, we do what we do over here. We take a comedic look at all these things. We roast things. We recap them. Remember, I am very opinionated, but you don't have to have the same opinion as me. You're free to have your own opinion and sound off in the live chat with that or the comments section after the video posts. All right. So thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, you guys. All right. So hopefully everyone is having a great Thursday. All right. So we have some things to talk about. Yesterday, Vanderpump Rules had its premiere party at the Palladium, I believe, in Hollywood, where some members of the press and also the cast and crew got to go to like a red carpet event and screening of the first episode, the premiere. And all of us, you know, normies, we get to see it on January 30th. But they did do an Instagram live that I recorded. So I'm putting together something for that, you guys, so we can take a look at that. We might take a look at a little of it here. Not the premiere, but they did, you know, red carpet, some question and answer. We got some Scandival. We got James Kennedy and Ali and James Kennedy. Schwartz just word salading. Lala, Ariana, Katie. So they pretty much talked to the entire cast on the red carpet. There were some good questions, some not so good questions. Okay. Thank you, Nancy says, I love the Valentine's scheme. Thank you. I appreciate that. But more importantly, and I don't know if you guys, let me know if you're into this, but finally the promo, I guess it would be, because it wasn't really a trailer. It was the promo for The Valley, which The Valley is a show coming to Bravo that not everyone's excited for. I watched the comment section of this and some people were like, who asked for this? So it's, I mean, I'm excited. You know, any kind of Vander spinoff, I will tell you, we're going to talk about it this morning, kind of break down who's on the cast. And because as I was watching this little promo that dropped for it, I was like, who the hell are these people? I know Jax, I know Brittany, and I know Kristen Doty, and they're all a part of this show that's going to premiere this spring. So we heard rumblings about this years ago. It was going to include possibly the OG cast members, who all of them, or not all of them, but a lot of them are mothers or were married or in committed relationships or bought homes in the Valley, and it was going to kind of show their lives. But then Stassi got canceled and Kristen got canceled, and then she got uncanceled, and then Jax got canceled, and I guess he got uncanceled. And Vanderpump Rules picked back up again with Scandival. So now it just seems to be Jax, Brittany, and Kristen who are going to be a part of this show. I'm going to give it a chance. I'll be honest. I'm not the biggest Jax fan. I'm not the biggest Brittany fan. I don't even really enjoy them very much. So it sounds weird that I would be like, I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited for this. But yeah, like Susie SP Squirrel is saying, life after VPR and their friends. But I am kind of excited for this. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna play this little short, the Valley preview, and it was very Jack centric. Okay, and I don't know if this one tells us anything about the actual show, but I do know a little bit, and we'll talk about that. Okay, so let me just share my screen here and drop down this overlay of the Valley. I kind of like the way it looks, the font. It is very Valley-ish, and having lived in LA for a while, I was like, okay, I'm here for this. So let me pop in my earbud here so that we can take a look. Okay, I was like, I kind of know who that is. Kristen.
Jax, stop messing around and mow the dang yard.
Okay, honey. Love you.
Bravo presents an all-new series about taking a shot at adulting. The Valley, coming this spring on Bravo and streaming on Peacock.
All right, so as you can see, it is them taking a shot at adulting. Now, I did see some pretty great comments on Reddit about this. Jax is like 50, so he should already be adulting and should have been for a while. But I mean, okay. Brittany, Jax, go do the damn lawn, Jax. Quit goofing off. I'm kind of over this, oh, this little cutesy, I think we know that as much as everyone's like, oh, Brittany, that's just how she is. It's like, is she? Is she really? We'll see. But I'm hopeful for this show, but I'm also like, I don't know. I don't know if I can deal with Brittany's voice, but let me know what you guys think. Because I want to give it a chance. I want something good. What the hell? Yeah, it's very put on, the Britney act. And, I never trust someone who says, I'm so sweet. You shouldn't have to say it. Just show me. Just show me. I'm just sweet. Same people that say, I don't like drama. You love drama. You love drama. If you have to tell me you don't like it, you love it. You want some more of it. Okay. You try so hard. You can't rise above it. Don't know what that is about that little girl's drama, but she likes it. She loves it. She wants some more of it. And that's how I feel about Britney when it comes to this. I'm just Southern. I'm so sweet. Well, then why'd you marry Jax? Because he ain't sweet. He ain't that sweet. He says some pretty foul shit. And you're just like, I love him. He's my best friend. I love him. So it's just, thank you, Yvonne. The poverty crown looks good on you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let's look at who this cast is. Okay, meet the cast. All right, let's get down to it. Because really, I was like, who are some of these people? I've seen them in their like Insta stories and things before, but I don't really know who a lot of these people are. I'll be honest with you. Obviously, like I said, Jax, Brittany, Kristen Doty, and Kristen Doty's significant other. I think his name is Kyle. He's a Kyle. So, hey, Kyle, what's up, Kyle? Okay, let me make myself small. Okay, I'm gonna make them big. All right. So, oh, Luke. His name isn't Kyle. I don't know why. I just think every white guy's name is Kyle, which is so racist, Joleen. That is so. You guys stop being so racist. Please stop. I'm canceled. Okay. So, according to Bravo, get in, Bravo fans. We're heading to the Valley. So they're kind of mean girls. You're like, get in, losers. We're going to the mall. I wish this show was about malls because malls are disappearing and I love a mall, and the mall by my house they're getting rid of too, and I'm like, no, sure, do I only go there 3 times a year? Yeah, maybe 4, possibly 5, but I need it. It's a big part of my childhood, not this mall in particular, but malls in general. So I wish this was about the mall, but it's about the Valley. The upcoming new Bravo series, aptly titled The Valley, will follow several Vanderpump Rules alums as well as a few of their friends who are also coupled up and revealing all about their lives in the adulting lane. Again, these people are very, very, very old. This isn't like we just turned 30 and we're adulting. They're like my age. I mean, I was a little slow to the game too, but come on. We're rewarding that. Okay, I guess it's LA adulting. So, all of these 50-year-olds allegedly. Remember, everything I say is alleged. However, everything is true except for the parts that are false for entertainment purposes only. All right. Um, who is on the cast of this season of The Valley on Bravo? Season 1 of the Bravo new series, The Valley, features Vanderpump Rules alum Jax Taylor, Brittany Cartwright, and Kristen Doty. Kristen's boyfriend, Luke, not Kyle. Luke Kyle Broderick, I'm going to call him, is also on the cast, as well as several other couples, including Danny Bucco, never heard of him, Nia Bucco, nope, Jesse Lawley, maybe, Michelle Lawley, no, Jason Caperna, Janet Caperna. Okay, so they're all married. Joining the series as friends are Jasmine Good and Zach Wickham. They must not be married, or she kept her maiden name. Either way, they weren't good enough to be cast, allegedly, so they're just friends. According to a press release for the new series, The Valley focuses on following a group of close friends as they trade bottle service in West Hollywood for baby bottles in the Valley, all while they navigate bustling businesses, rocky relationships, and feisty friendships. My husband's in the chat and he's adulting. He's currently, the dogs and my husband are right next to me in my office. They're just hanging out. They're hanging out. I have a live studio audience. Woo, bark, bark, or bork. Yes. All right. So Jax and Brittany, we know them. Jax and Brittany went from clubbing every night, okay, with their friends and stealing sunglasses in Hawaii, and Brittany being told by a doctor, "You can't drink tequila." And she was like, "I want my tequila." He's like, your stomach is eating itself. Something's happening. The liquor is doing something to your stomach. I don't care. Can I get a little bit of liquor? 2, watching cartoons with tequila. No, watching cartoons every morning with their toddler, Cruz, and they wouldn't have it any other way. Okay. While Jax used to proclaim he never wanted to settle down and have kids, that all changed when he met the love of his life, Brittany, and then cheated on her with Faith and said awful things about her on a recording. But they got through it, you guys, and then they got married. Far away from their relatives in Kentucky and Florida, Jax and Brittany call the Valley home and have made friends their family. Oh, yeah, because Jax doesn't talk to his mom. And they tried that Jax and Brittany go to Kentucky's and nobody watched it. Okay, no offense, all offense, but I didn't watch it. I'm sorry. I think Mima is adorable, but there wasn't enough Mima. Too much Jax, too much Brittany. All right. So now married for more than 4 years, which is an eternity in Los Angeles, the couple is often the voice of reason. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? The couple is often the voice of reason. No. Never will Jax and Brittany be the voice of reason of anything. Never, not once, ever. I love how they're going to try to spin this and edit it and make Jax a narrator. And he's changed. He's such a changed man. He's so changed. If you were so changed, you would be doing social media for a hockey team like you said you were going to. But I digress. Okay. So they are the voice of reason and glue that holds the group together. That just means their friends are really effed up if they are the voice of reason. And those friends are Kristen Doty and Luke Kyle Broderick, not married, but living in sin, cohabitating, love it. So after her last breakup, Kristen came to the realization that she was ready to have a baby. And as life would have it, that's when she met Luke at a wedding in Colorado. That's where you meet the best people, you guys, in Colorado, allegedly. An outdoorsman, very different than Sandoval, who enjoys fishing, not catfishing, like legit hook, line, sinker, lure, cast. Okay. So he likes fishing and hunting. He likes to hunt in the Rocky Mountains. Okay. Luke is no fan of the hustle and bustle of Hollywood, but he's going to be on the show. All right. But has chosen to reside in the Valley to be with Kristen. This duo has a lot to juggle, including starting a family, caring for 3 dogs, running multiple businesses, and not to mention figuring out which state they want to call home. Okay, so they're going to pretend they want to move to Colorado, which I'm sure Luke Kyle does want to move to Colorado. I'm curious if Kristen has her original home. because she bought one of my favorite homes when they all went on to buy homes. Similar to James' home now, it's not one of those like artificial McMansions where they tore down probably an older, beautiful home and then built a big farmhouse, which is what Los Angeles did. And that's what Brittany and Jax live in. They're like, hey, get some siding from Sears and throw on some barn doors. We live in a mansion. And there was a big uproar. I was living in West Hollywood when they're building these McMansions and tearing down these older homes that were very beautiful because they were building them very high, and it was, just obstructing views. It didn't go with the aesthetic of, Los Angeles. And unfortunately, they were able to do that. So now everyone's got a little McMansion with siding from Sears. But I liked Kristen because she got a home that was like a older, like stucco ranch style. And I was like, hell to the yeah. Okay, so next is Danny and Nia Bucco. It would help, Bravo, if you provided pictures of these people. All right, so I'm going to have to pull up a separate picture because Bravo is not doing its job. Danny Bucco, sounds like Danny Zuko. Danny Bucco and Nia Bucco. Danny and Jax met on a night out in LA. Oh, great. And instantly clicked when they were wasted and cheating on their significant others. I added that part, but you know what I mean. And instantly clicked when they realized they were both raised in Michigan with similar values. I didn't know Jax had values. Once Brittany met Nia, a former Miss USA, their friendship was solidified. Deep into parenting with 3 children, all under the age of 2. What the what? Danny and Nia find themselves busy with raising their kids, minivan shopping, and figuring out how far into the valley they'll move. What? All right, I gotta look them up. Danny Bucco, and Nia Bucco. Which ones are the Buccos? The Buccos. Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't mean Danny Booker. I meant even Google's like, I don't know these bastards. I have no idea who these people are. All right. Okay, Nia Sanchez. Okay, so she's someone because she was, not that they're not people, but I mean in the world of IMDb. Okay, so she was Nia Sanchez, beautiful lady here, beautiful lady incoming. In 2003, Nia Sanchez and Daniel Bucco, who is now Nia Bucco, twin daughters, made a special day even more memorable. The couple shares. So it looks like in 2023, June of 2023, they, on Father's Day, they had a baby. Oh, let me just pull up their Instagram here. That will be more helpful. I'm just going to pull up everyone's Instagram. Okay. Because then we'll really be able to take a look. Okay, let me just pull that up here and then we'll share it. Thank you for your patience because Bravo did not do its job in providing the pictures of these people. So we have to do all the research. We have to stalk them ourselves. Okay. Okay. Susie says you'll recognize Janet from VPR. All right. All right. Here we go. This is, okay, here's these two. Okay. So they're the green shirt couple. So she was Miss South Las Vegas. Oh, really? Okay. So here is, bye, Jill. Here she is out with Brittany and Kristen and another friend. Love a good girls' night out in the valley. She was in Sherman Oaks 5 days ago. So they're just preparing for this whole valley thing. It looks like here's their cute little family. Okay. They're adorable. Adorable. He knows Jax from a night out sketch, and he's married to this Miss USA lady, and she seems super adorable, but I'm gonna side-eye him because he met Jax out at a night out, and I don't know if I trust that. I'll be honest with you guys. You know me, I'm not gonna hold back. But this is Danny Bucco and Nina Bucco. Bucco or Bucco. Next, we have Jesse Lally and Michelle Lally. So I'll read the description, but we'll look them up here in the search. Feel free to follow me on social media at Joleen Lunzer everywhere. Okay. Jesse Lally. Okay. Here he is. Okay, Jesse. Jesse, where's your wife? Oh, they're ready for bikinis. They're bikini season. They're in Capri. Is everyone Italian? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, looks like they have a cute little daughter. All right. Adorable peeps. We'll pull up this picture of them. Okay, so Jessie Lally and Michelle Lally. Jessie has been friends with Jack since the two lived and modeled together in New York. Oh, okay. Now Jessie and his wife Michelle have a 3-year-old daughter and are a team of luxury real estate brokers in LA. Really? The couple sells homes to the 1% of the top 1%, and they cultivate their clientele in the city and abroad. They're discovering that a fast-paced lifestyle can be a challenge to balance alongside marriage and parenthood. Okay. Okay, little people. So they're high-end real estate people. He used to model and live with Jax in New York. Okay. They'll have some stories. And this is them. I wish they would post their promo shots for the Valley, but here we are. Here he is. Okay, he's got a little fur coat on. Little, oh, cute little girl, so cute. And then bikinis, and then out to brunch. And all right, we'll see. This high-end real estate thing. Yeah. I mean, do they work for the agency with Mauricio? All right. I mean, we're going to give them a chance. Next up is Jason Caperna and Janet. Let's look up Janet. The guy's socials are always so boring. Okay. So we're going to look up Janet Caperna. Here we go, Janet. Oh, yes. She's always in their Insta stories. Okay. Yes. I do think I remember this lady. This is the one. She was also around during Scandival. Okay. Yep. And she's posting a lot about it. I already like her because she's actually doing some promotion about it. Here she is. She's a cool mom. All right. Jason Caperna and Janet Caperna, having lived in the same area in West Hollywood alongside Jax, Brittany, and Kristen, Janet has been friends with the three for many years and made the leap to the Valley with her husband, Jason. A former executive assistant, Janet is taking a break from her career to focus on her newborn. Jason is a successful attorney. That's why she can take a break, who can argue both sides of any situation. Recently welcoming their first child, the couple is ready to begin their lives as first-time parents. Do you guys recognize her? I've just from, stalking the gram. I've seen them. Yeah. Jacqueline, more real estate agents in LA. How predictable. Thank you. Tiffany says, I'm nervous about Jax being in Hollywood. He's so messy. I don't trust him. So the Valley is the Valley of the elite, allegedly. At first, she was an executive, assistant, which is a great job. But then the attorney showed up, and I was like, oh, okay. But she is very familiar to me because she's constantly in their Instagram stories. She's on Sheena's vlogs, adorably pregnant. Here she is with Brittany and some others. I think Nia was there, so that must be her husband. He's a cutie. Okay, and Allie and Lala are commenting, happy birthday, Jason. Jason's cute. Let's pull up Jason. He's a cutie patoots over here. Okay, kind of looks like a hockey player I once knew. Okay. All right, he likes Coors Light. Ooh. He took a picture with a Coors Light. Ooh, what in the Tom is happening? Okay. He's probably going to disappoint me. No offense, all offense. But yeah, they're a cute little couple. Super cute. We'll see. Ariana commented. I mean, they're in the group. So at least they're friends. That's nice. They seem like they're really friends with this group. Next up is Jasmine Good or Jasmine Goody. Let's look her up. And she is just a friend. So they were like, you just get to be a friend. She might be the friend who's like, I'm single, but I want to move to the Valley one day. So they're always trying to hook her up or something. Okay, get out of the stories. Okay, so Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine was in this picture we saw earlier. Okay, let's see. what they say about Jasmine. Jasmine is a friend of the show. She looks like here she's at Jax's bar. Beside every good badass in her ride or die is her ride or die gay best friend. 9 years of fun with this one at Not John Ross. Never heard of him. All right, but that doesn't mean anything. I've never heard of anybody. Jasmine, a former server, okay, is settling into her next chapter of life after her time as an NFL cheerleader. Oh my goodness. Wow. And member of the Bachelor Nation. Oh, okay. She does look familiar. Now she's working to get her real estate career off the ground under Michelle's mentorship. Who's Michelle again? I already forgot these people. Michelle Lolly. Okay. Under Michelle's mentorship. That's Michelle Lolly and Jesse Lolly. Okay. Although she isn't looking to have kids at this moment, she's hoping for a family someday with her girlfriend, Melissa. Oh, okay. Hey, yes. All right. We got some LBGT. We got some LGBTQIA representation finally. So that's nice to see with her girlfriend, Melissa. Is it Melissa Etheridge? No, it's not. Not every gay woman or bi woman is Melissa Etheridge, Jolene. Would you stop? This is so ridiculous. You guys should have stopped me. Zach Wickham is her friend or is a friend as well. And it's, I think I know what this one is. I didn't really care for him. Okay. No offense, all offense. I don't know him personally. I think he's the tall, white, gay guy that's always with her. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the bangs. Not that I have perfect hair by any means, but it's the bangs. It's the bangs, and it's the flippy cup holiday sweater. So this is Zach. Yay. He's a friend. He's Brittany's best friend from college. So he's from Kentucky, maybe too, if she went to school there. Zach is a gym goer. Oh, fascinating. Who loves partying. Wow, they're really breaking the mold here. And dancing the night away in West Hollywood. As the only single member in the group, Zach is its de facto confidant and often the only mediator between different gossiping factions. Okay, awesome. He's besties with Kristen too. He's climby to me, but then again, he's been friends with her since college, so maybe it's not as climby. But okay. He's a gym rat. Yay. I hope we get so many scenes of him at the gym. Okay. And there's their friend Rachel, who's a stand-up comedian. There he is again. I remember him previously when Brittany was on VPR, and it was just like, oh, he's with again. Great. Who's that? Okay, thank you. So Zach got a job. Okay, it pays to hang out with Brittany. Eventually, you might get a job. Who from the Valley was a cast member on Vanderpump Rules? Not that they need any introduction, Bravo says, but there's a little refresher of when you saw Jax, Brittany, and Kristen last. Okay, so Jax, they talk about in Brittany's history. So let's just we'll pull Kristen back up here. We'll go to Kristen Dowdy. Hi, Kristen Dowdy. Okay, Kristen Dowdy. Okay, Kristen and her cute little Luke Kyle. Kristen Doty's Vanderpump Rules history, like Jax, one-time server, Kristen is also an OG and appeared on Vanderpump Rules from seasons 1 through 8. Holy shit, she was on a lot of seasons. She later also made a cameo in season 10 of Vanderpump Rules. Yes, the scandal of it all. And then we have, let's see, let's go to Brit. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go to Brittany's social media, which is a hot damn mess, Brittany. And how she just got the @Brittany when that's amazing. How'd she get that? How'd she get the @Brittany? Of all, you know how many famous Brittany's there are? That's insane. Okay. Let's pull up, what is she wearing here? All right. Little jammy jams with their cute little son. Okay. So here's Jax Taylor's Vanderpump history if you guys needed it. Former server bartender Jax, or Sir Bartender, I should say, appeared on Vanderpump Rules from seasons 1 through 8. He also popped up in season 11 this upcoming season. In addition to his various dramas, Jax and Brittany shared their wedding with Vanderpump Rules viewers. Brittany, on the other hand, here's her history. Brittany, who also spent some time working at Sir, okay, appeared on Vanderpump Rules from seasons 4 through 8. While she appeared in seasons 4 and 5, she was a full cast member in 6, 7, and 8. She married Jax during her time on the series, and their wedding was featured on Vanderpump Rules. All right. Details on Jack's cameo this season. Let's pull up. There they are at Disneyland or World. Okay, there they are. Red carpet. So, according to Bravo, Jax's cameo on this season of Vanderpump Rules. Of course, we won't just be following the lives of Vanderpump Rules alums and their friends on the Valley, but starting on January 30th, season 11 of Vanderpump Rules premieres, giving a look at the group following the emotional events of season 10. Lisa Vanderpump, Tom Sandoval, Tom Schwartz, Katie Maloney, Sheena Shea, Ariana Maddox, Lala Kent, and James Kennedy will all return for season 11 of Vanderpump Rules. Friends Allie Luber and Brock Davies will also be on hand. By the way, Jax is slated to make a cameo in season 11 of Vanderpump Rules. In a teaser for the upcoming season, it shows Jax grabbing a bite to eat with former LVP or former boss LVP. You wrote me off, he tells her. So they're going to have like a little fight, and it's like the confrontation since he left the show and was canceled and said it's his show. And LVP was like, I'm sorry, it's not. And LVP's response to Jax in this scene is, you're such an effing hypocrite. Although viewers will have to tune in to find out what exactly the two are talking about. Vanderpump Rules premieres January 30th. We're all very excited. 8 p.m. Eastern on Bravo. So, are you guys excited? Are you going to watch it? I'm gonna recap this. I am going to recap it. I'm kind of excited. I don't know. I mean, it's weird that I'd be excited for a show where I think the only person I really like is Kristen Doty. So I guess it's weird that I'm excited for the show because I don't really enjoy the other people. But I guess we're roasting it, we're recapping. So I mean, we don't have to enjoy everyone on this season. But the promo was enough to be like, Jax, mow the dang lawn. Mow the lawn, you monster. Mow the lawn, Jax. It was just Brittany and Jax like, okay, honey. So I feel like it's going to be a very stereotypical, like, Jax is, oh, take my wife, please, and Brittany's just like, I need you to do some work, Jax. You can't just be playing out in the yard all day. Okay? You can't just be doing that, Jax. Cruz needs to go to hockey practice, Jax. I gotta do a Jenny Craig ad. Jax, come on. Speaking of Vanderpump, I did mention in the beginning they did have their premiere at the Palladium in Los Angeles last night, and there was some red carpet fashion. I guess that's what it would be called. Valerie is saying, I saw a pic of the Vanderpump cast at the premiere. Who dressed these people if they used the stylist? They need to go. Embarrassing. Joleen, can we watch the clip where Tiffany Pollard calls Jax a demon at Hustleville and makes him cry? I'm gonna have to add that to my little arsenal here for sure. But we had glittery. I thought Allie was probably the best dressed. I didn't hate Ariana's look at all. I think she looked really cute. Katie takes risks. She's like an Aquarius. What is Katie's sign? Let's look at Katie Maloney. I don't think she's an Aquarius. Katie Maloney sign. She's Capricorn, so she's close. She's close. She was born on January 16th. I was born on February 17th. I don't know. But I kind of understand Katie's outfit choices. Just it's in my Aquarius nature to be like, yes, mix the stars and the leopards and see what happens. Love it. Lala, again, is like, I'm Sporty Spice. So she's wearing a Givenchy jersey dress. Okay. And Allie looked like she was going to the, as I'm sitting here in a Disneyland shirt, but I'm not on the red carpet, you guys. She looked like she was going to a great Gatsby party. So good for her. She looked beautiful. Sheena, I feel like I've seen this look so many times from Sheena. The good is gold. It's okay. Lisa, a fur coat, heels. It's very Lisa. So the Toms, I would say, Tom, let's see if we can pull up a picture of that. Tom Sandoval looked like a fool. No offense, all offense. Sandoval, VPR, season 11 premiere red carpet. Let's see here. What is my, My prescription's ready at CVS. Yay. Okay. So, okay. All right. We're going to look at this then. Let's take a look, you guys. Let's remove this and we're going to take a look at Tom's outfit now. So let me just close this down and share this Tom Sandoval, who still is just not quite accountable enough for his stuff. Still wants to blame the ladies, you know. He got a rager in the cager for Rachel Raquel, and it's her fault because she groomed him. She groomed this elderly man, and poor guy. So as you can see, we have Tom. He had the audacity to wear the lightning bolt necklace as well. Yeah, he did do that. He definitely did. He has some kind of pinstripe pant, a white suit coat, wide leg with whatever these shoes are. Whatever these shoes are, these bitch kickers. I don't know what they are. I don't know what he's doing here, but I don't know. He's trying to be like Justin Timberlake or something with this interesting fashion. Here he is going, look at me. And then I'm just like, I get that you need a platform and you want to be a little taller, sir, but it makes me Leonardo DiCaprio from Romeo and Juliet sad.
I defy you, stars!
Ugh, so sad. I just could cry all day regarding his fashion sense and a lack of self-awareness. Obviously, we can take a look at some more of the red carpet pics here. So as you can see, all the ladies, I'll make myself smaller so we can really take a look at this. Let's see. No, that's not correct. Let's do this. Yay. All right. Again, Allie, gorgeous look, very great Gatsby. You know, Lala's Lala-ing Katie. I like Katie's look. I don't care. I know you guys are going to be like, Jolene, you're crazy. It's borderline Aquarius for me. I like it. I like what she's doing. Lisa, we've seen this look before. She's Lisa. That's what she does. Sheena, I don't like it. The hair, I've seen Sheena look so, I mean, she always looks beautiful, but this is, And Ariana, it's cute. It's definitely a cute look. But I would say Katie and Allie, best dressed for me. Sound off in the chat who you think were the best, the best dressed of them all. Let's see what other pictures we have here. So there's Lisa. I mean, she looks good. She does look good. She's dressed in all black like the Omen. Okay. And she's got her nylons on. Don't get me started on Lisa and Tom Schwartz. Yeah, it's very incestuous. It's inappropriate. It grosses me out. I never know what she sees in him. And they have this like flirtatious, and I'm not a fan. So we see Ariana's full look. It's great. I mean, it's Dancing with the Stars, body by Dancing with the Stars, a little bit of lace, a little bit of pink underneath. It's very cute. This is horrible, horrific, gross. No, thank you. It looks like you have a dinosaur tooth on your neck or something, or I don't know. But it's really a lightning bolt. And when they asked him, he's like, I just always like lightning bolts. I just feel like, baby, you're like lightning in a bottle. And I just feel like me and Tom and our successful business ventures, we're like lightning, me meeting him and our successful business ventures. I'm like, first of all, Tom, you can't say you're successful when you owe your mom $250,000. How successful is your business if you can't pay your mom back allegedly? Okay. Or that you had to take money out of the equity of your home with Ariana, the woman you cheated on horribly for a long time and continue to lie about that cheating story. How is that success? It's not. The only thing you've been somewhat successful at is putting your wiener in other people and getting away with it for a little bit of time. So that's it. Katie, I know you guys are not going to like, I like it. I like it. It gives me like 90s. It looks like Katie's going to be on The Craft, in the movie The Craft. I love it. Okay. She's like, hail to the watchtowers of the east, the west, the north, and the south. And yeah, I love it. I like it. Maybe if the dress was like a little shorter with combat boots, even cuter. But that's me. That's me. You can't take the 90s out of me. This is no. The hair, no, Sheena. Sheena's gorgeous. This is not the look. This dress, no. I mean, obviously she looks beautiful. I wish I looked that good in a dress, but no, it's boring. It's so boring. I'm bored. I already fell asleep. James, cute. I feel like he's done this before. It works for him. And we got like a velvet suit. I love a velvet suit. I just wore one myself. Allie and James look great together. Shout out to Hippie's new parents. Lala, no. Sometimes I do really, really love her little like sporty style when she wears this kind of thing, but this isn't. No. I don't like it. No. Color wise, no. I'm sure it costs more than my house, but I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I probably would like it more if it's a Disneyland on it, like my current sweatshirt. And with the heel, no. No, it's longer in the back. No. It's like you went in your dad's closet. No. And it's a shame. It probably costs so much money. It's no. How many times can I say no? Tom Schwartz, not horrible. He still looks confused and sad and guilty, but not as bad as his friend. So I guess not horrible. He kind of looks like he wants to join the Traitors a little bit, season 3. Yeah, but what is up with Sandoval's pants? And the shoes are just, they're so bad for a man or a human. I hate it. I hate it. Donna says, I think Katie's going through her Kyle Richards phase looking for her Morgan. I'm here for it. Me too. Yeah, I feel like Sheena at times her style has evolved, but she always goes back to this kind of same thing. And she's just she's got such a cute body. Like, I feel like, I know that sounds weird, but I would just love to style her. It would be so fun to make her take a little more risk, like Katie here. Sheena's is just, it's very boring. And Lala's is blah, and Katie and Ariana looking good. Because it was Katie's birthday. Happy birthday 2 days ago. Katie, Capricorn Katie. Happy birthday, girl. Oh, is that her mom? Oh my goodness. They should make Tom Sandy, but hopefully he apologized to Katie's mom for how he treated her last season. And also Rachel Raquel should apologize to her. She probably didn't. Was it Allie's birthday too? Or was she just holding the cake? Oh, Allie Luber, she also celebrated a birthday and got some sweet treatment. So oh yeah, she did say she was a Capricorn. Her and Katie Maloney, Capricorn Queens, shout out. So Allie is really, I mean, she looks gorgeous. Her style is evolving. Her look's evolving. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we saw it. We were there. We conquered that, you guys. Thank you. Christy, you like it too? Yes, it's witchy goals. I feel like it's very witch is a wee ho. I like when Katie dresses like that. I think it's super cute. So I'm definitely here for. I know not everyone's here for Katie's looks, but I am. Okay. In other news regarding the Traitors. Okay, let's talk about our favorite show, The Traitors, which new episode drops tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay. You guys, The Traitors is killing it. So I think we're going to see many more seasons of Traitors in the US. I know other countries have done more seasons and their seasons are killing it, but I was happy to see that Traitors US is also killing it. So according to reality TV news updates at reality TV_fan on the Twitter, because it'll never be X to me. The Traitors season 2 has become Peacock's most watched original reality series premiere in its first 5 days. So it's the most watched original reality series premiere on Peacock in Peacock's history. And in its first 5 days on the streaming service, and is up 75% from season 1. Those executives are happy. They're like, thank God. How can you go wrong with Alan Cumming as your host? And whoever is casting the show, raise. They should get a raise because I feel like they they did such a great job. They also listened to a lot of us. Something like Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother, some of these other shows, they don't really do well. But, you know, we're always like, Tiffany Pollard, put Tiffany Pollard in everything. And then, you know, they rarely do. But you can't go wrong with the Traitors and Alan Cumming. So I was so happy to hear that this series is legit killing it for Peacock, killing it in the ratings, up 75%. The most watched original reality series premiere ever on Peacock. So if you haven't watched it yet, get on it if you're interested. It's really good. And I am roasting and recapping every single episode, and I'm so excited for this evening. Okay, so speaking of good shows, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was on last night. I did a roast and recap. If you missed it, feel free to check out the video before this, and you will find my roast and recap of the episode. I think we had some fun last night. We had some fun, you guys. But more importantly, then Erika Jayne went on Watch What Happens Live with Dr. Nicole from Miami. And Erika Jayne was very, very quick to throw her friend Kyle Richards under the bus. And we're going to listen to it and you guys react and let me know what you think. Do you think does Erika have a point? Do you agree with Erika? Do you think Erika's being a bad friend to Kyle saying this? We know we are seeing Ozempic Erika, and she is very opinionated. You know, I don't know, she lost some LBs and she's just back to like calling people out, reading people down. There's a little bit, I think, of Erika that is she's still a little bitter Betty about her situation. And I don't think she should get too far away from that. You know, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves with, you know, standing or for me, standing Erika Jayne just yet, because there's still, I still have questions, I guess. Maybe I don't. Who knows anymore? But she was on Watch What Happens Live, and this is what she had to say. Okay, let's see if it uploaded on my YouTube here. Okay, so they were asking Dr. Nicole about Lisa's divorce from Lenny. And they were like, okay, some of the ladies are saying talks about her divorce too much. And that prompted Erika to be like, oh, you have people who talk about their relationship too much, because Kyle has long been criticized for not necessarily talking about her relationships enough and maybe putting the heat on other people. And this situation with her possible divorce, definite separation from Mauricio. Now her relationship, you know, there's been rumblings for a long time, but now it really is out there, and we're going to mention it all and talk about it all. And so Erika jumped on this really quick. So let's take a listen and react to this. Okay, let's get back to, here we go.
Think about the women saying that she talks about her divorce too much.
Listen, she's going through it, right?
Yeah.
Lenny is actively trying to take custody of her kids. She's dealing with it on a daily basis. So if we're going to talk about her real life, this is what's going on. So we kind of have to deal with it until she signs those papers. It is what it is.
There you go.
So what does that leave us in Beverly Hills?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Where does that leave us with the Kyle Mauricio thing?
About like
Talking about our real lives.
Talking about your real
Being
lives.
such a kind of,
Well, I think that. Well, I think Kyle. Well, now that they're separated, Kyle was on this show on premiere night and answered every question I had for her.
That's good.
So,
yeah,
we do the reunion next Friday.
As somebody who got eviscerated,
yes,
I would like to see everybody get the same treatment.
You okay? All right, great. Well,
and I love her. She's a dear friend of mine, but fair is fair.
Okay, well, I have a lot of questions for her, so there you go.
Okay, so Erika said she is the legend of Billie Jean. Fair is fair. Okay, Erika's like, I got eviscerated. First of all, I don't think you got eviscerated. I really don't think you got eviscerated. Sweet baby Jesus, sweet baby Erika Jayne, you didn't get eviscerated. The feds were looking into your shit. You lacked empathy. You didn't handle the situation greatly. I know you went to therapy. You're coming out of this. Okay, but I don't think you got eviscerated. I think they held your feet to the fire and were asking you questions, and a lot of times you were quite combative when it came to answering these questions. So, but interesting that Kyle, she's like, she's one of my best friends. She's like, I love her. She's my best friend. I love her. But also, I want her feet held to the fire because fair is fair. And I'm like, if I was Kyle, I'd be pissed. Now I do agree with Erika that Kyle has to share this information. You're on the show. There's been rumblings for so long with Mauricio. I do feel this is a season with Kyle where she's been the most vulnerable she's ever been, and I appreciate that about her. And I'm enjoying this Kyle Richards more than I've enjoyed her in a long, long time. So I do agree with Erika a little bit, but I also feel for Kyle in that this is kind of what Erika Jayne does. She did the same thing to Dorit and PK, and she was like, who's the next couple to break up? Dorit and PK. And then she walked away, and she does this. And this is definitely something that she's going to have to answer for. If Kyle hasn't, I don't even know if Kyle has tweeted about this yet, but I imagine Kyle is pissed. We know Kyle. Kyle is an emotional girl. Sometimes she laughs, sometimes she cries, sometimes she does both, and she don't know why. So she's not going to appreciate this. And like Christy and Plants is saying, a best friend who wants you to get eviscerated. Okay, Erika. Okay. Ryan says, I think this was also shading Andy because he plays favorites, and he does. And you're 100% right on that. And Erika has been upset with Andy, and you could tell all throughout this episode to watch It Happens Live. She's like, I'm not mad. I'm fine. She's mad. If Erika had a chance to take down Andy Cohen, she would. Mark my words. If there ever is a surviving Andy Cohen that comes out, Erika Jayne will be first to line up to interview about it because she has not forgiven this man. So she's basically like, yeah. Yeah, I just want to make sure because I was eviscerated. Fair is fair.
Okay. I want to thank Erika. I want to thank Dr. Nicole.
Okay. And Erika's looking at Erika. She's like, the evisceration of Kyle Richards. That is what Erika Jayne is looking forward to. But it was a really good episode of Watch What Happens Live with Dr. Nicole there. And Erika was a good guest. You can tell she's getting back to feeling more confident, I think, with, Tom Girardi now having to stand trial, the heat being off her. She's just, like she said, she doesn't care if they talk about the small esophagus. She'll just talk about anything. So they don't talk about her because she felt that they talked about her enough. But you're on a reality show. There's never enough. But she even was saying when they asked her about the small esophagus gate, Anne Marie the bone that she just wouldn't seem to drop until allegedly last night. She might drop it when she apologized to Sutton. She said that she doesn't think it's a ridiculous storyline or ridiculous thing to talk about. She goes, what else is she going to talk about? What else are we going to talk about? Again, she doesn't want to talk about her. Jacqueline says Erika lives in her own world. I mean, that's for sure. Donna C is saying, I understand Erika's point. They asked a zillion questions, but Kyle won't let anyone talk about her marriage. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong there. You are definitely not wrong. Valerie said, did you notice at the celebration of life, none of the Beverly Hills husbands were there? I think they all were invited. Yes, that was mentioned, I think, in the episode where Mauricio said, were any of the other husbands there? And Kyle said no. And I didn't notice that, and I didn't miss them. Beverly Hills cast has probably some of the least likable husbands, I'll say, right? Because I don't know. I don't even know if I like any of I'm sure there's a husband or two that I like, but yeah, Mauricio now I'm like, PK, I'm like, yeah. This new Marcellus, Anne Marie's husband, don't care for him. Who else is there? Erika's not married. I can't remember all there. Oh, the Lion King. He's kind of boring, but successful guy, but He's not really bringing anything, so I don't need to see him too much. You know, all the guys, the only purpose they serve in these shows to be like, these broads are crazy, huh? And they're like, hell yeah, let's just drink together. Cheers. So it's, you know, I know that Jersey is a cast of husbands who want to be housewives, but I'm not even super sold on them. But I think as far as the housewives' husbands goes, they're the most interesting because they're so much drama with little Joey Gorga and Dolores's ex-husband, the guy that got kicked out of the ex-bar, or what is it called when you can't practice as an attorney anymore? So, and then Jen, her husband, the doctor guy, plastic surgeon. So they're a little more interesting. Christy said, Crystal's Lion King seems normal enough. PK's a douche, allegedly. No offense, all offense. Oh, yeah, no offense, all offense. Valerie says, I think Kyle didn't want Morgan and Mo there, so she made it a ladies. Ooh, I like the way you're thinking, Valerie. Conspiracy theory. And I think you're probably right. She's like, hey, no, I don't want Mo's oldness and dirtiness to get on my new shiny alleged best friend, possible girlfriend. Amy said, I've never watched The Real Housewives, but I'd like to start one. Does anyone have a suggestion? You guys sound off in the chat for Amy which one to start with. I would, obviously, I'm always a fan of old school Atlanta Housewives. So great. So you can get introduced to the greatness that is Nene Leakes. I know not everyone loves Nene, but I do. And even when she's bad, she's better than most of these ladies. Beverly Hills is always a great one to start on. It's, I would probably say Atlanta or Beverly Hills. But if you're looking to start a franchise that you don't have to watch a million seasons, if you want to start from the beginning, do Salt Lake City. That would be mine. Oh, old school Roni. Yes. So if you have time, I would say prioritize to watch from the beginning. Prioritize Real Housewives of New York from the beginning, Atlanta from the beginning, and Beverly Hills from the beginning. If you kind of want to jump into a show and get caught up sooner, do Housewives of Salt Lake City. So, yeah. Oh, you guys were all on the same page. I like this. BHNY Atlanta SLC is current and packs a punch because SLC's only had 4 seasons. So it wouldn't be hard to get caught up on that. But like old school Roni, oh my God, so good. I almost want to go back and rewatch. I've done that before, but it's stellar. Stellar stuff there. I'll be honest with you guys. I did not watch the new version of Roni. Do I need to? I don't want to. I don't know why I don't want to. I watched a couple episodes and I was bored. And I don't know why, because some people are like, it's so great. It's wonderful. And I feel like a hater. But it didn't pique my interest. And Miami this season has not piqued my interest. Potomac, unfortunately, I am not caught up in Potomac. I haven't heard good things. And I love Potomac. But I've heard it's not that great this season. So really, the only Housewives I'm keeping up with is Beverly Hills. I watched this past season of Atlanta, which was a disappointment, unfortunately. And Salt Lake City, Orange County. But every year I have been covering Potomac with my hilarious friend, Shauna Christmas. But she was super busy. We weren't able to cover it this year. So I just didn't cover it at all. And I haven't heard good things. Okay. How is OC Housewives going? Sharon, it's hit and miss. You know, I mostly watch it because it's my mom's go-to franchise. And when Nana covers the show with me, we watch OC because that's, you know, it's the OG. But it struggles. It can still be entertaining, and I mostly watch it just so I can talk to my mom about it. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Tamara's back. I think this next season I am excited for because we're gonna have the Alexis Bellino and Alexis versus Shannon, because I'm pretty sure Alexis took the offer and is on the show now. And Tamara broke up with Shannon and Vicky. So we'll see. I'm kind of excited about that. Yes, early Roa is such a close second, if not tied with early Roni. Yeah, I mean, Alex, you're not wrong. It's hit or miss. Like, it can be really boring. Mhm. Donna says, if you're an old school diehard Roni fan, it's not great. They should have renamed that one. Oh, okay. Yeah. Decisions, Amy. Decisions. Depends on how much time you have, you know. But I have been keeping up with the girls' trips that have been dropping. The New York, what is it? The Legacy girls' trip. I think I'm a couple episodes behind, but finally I saw on Instagram Luann and Kelly went to a Rangers game. So shout out to Luann. She got to go to that Rangers game she always wanted to go to. Viv Jean says the new Roni is very different and was refreshing for me. Oh, that's nice to hear. It was also nice to see a group of women where many of them don't drink. Oh, wow. And I'm like, what does that even look like in the Housewives world? I just wait for them to realize they're alcoholics and then stop. I don't, yeah, okay. Don't drink. And there wasn't judgment for not drinking. Oh, wow. Not like how it is for Kyle this season. Oh my gosh. Sharon says, yeah, I was loyal to OC, Beverly Hills and Atlanta for a long time. Mm-hmm. You know, are they ever going to air not Thailand, but what girls trip was it that Brandy Glanville and Carolyn got into it? Did they just drop that? Something happened where Carolyn thought Brandy, I don't know if she sexually harassed her or something. I don't even remember now because it seems like it was a million years ago that this was talked about. But then Alex McCord from Real Housewives of Orange County, Real Housewives of New York. Am I talking about Orange County? Alex from Old School Roni, she was going to be in this, and I haven't seen her in forever. And I think they live in like Australia now or something. But yeah, I don't know. And is the current season, the New York one, are all the episodes out for that? I should take a look at Peacock right now and look how many episodes I'm behind for the Roni girls trip. Okay, let's see here. Let me see where they're at. All right, you guys, let's look at this latest episode. Why do they think I watched Days of Our Lives? Yeah, in like 1994. I loved it when Marlena was possessed by a devil. That's the last time I thought it was good. No offense, all offense. Okay, I'm going to have to look at Ultimate Girls Trip. Okay, Ultimate Girls Trip. Okay, Ultimate Girls Trip, Roni Legacy. The last one I think the last one I saw was episode Going Out with a Bang, episode 6. That wasn't, maybe I didn't see the whole episode, but that wasn't the finale of it, right? No. Oh, so this is what I don't understand when they take a break for it's done? That was the last episode? I guess I got to watch it. I thought I was caught up and there was more to come. But it's kind of like American Horror Story, Delicate, this past season. Is it done? I felt like it didn't really give me an ending. And I was watching it, and then one day it just stopped. And I don't feel like I got an ending on Delicate. Does anyone else feel that way? Let me know. Okay, so there's only 6 episodes of Ultimate Girls Trip. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. I know they're limited series, but I need more. Well, also Southern Charm. Obviously, we have Southern Charm tonight, part 2 of the reunion. I'm very excited for that. Hello, Variant. Good to see you. Sharon says, I was so surprised to see Tamara on Traitors. Oh my, is the Traitors so fantastic, right? Oh, you got your husband hooked too. See, I can even get my husband to watch Traitors as well, because there's some like social strategy to it, and it's very interesting. So yeah, I was confused, right? Okay, Steven says American Horror Story Delicate has picked up filming for part 2. Oh, was it because of the writer's strike and the actor strike? Oh goodness, because I feel like they left us hanging. They should have said, maybe they did and I missed it, but there should have been a little more promotion around, like, hi, we're gonna come back, but remember there was a writer-actor strike. Oh yeah, because I thought they were done filming. So I've been just waiting, checking, going, when am I going to find out what's going on with Emma Roberts' demon baby? I need to know what's going to happen to the demon baby. Is it ever going to be born? Oh, Viv, you got your fiance into Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, so I consider that a win. The first episode she watched was the season 4 finale. Oh, that's gonna get her hooked for sure. Hype Man Husband Shell. We had started a podcast, Married to Bravo, where I would make my husband watch Bravo television shows. He didn't like it. I loved it. That was kind of the premise. And then since, it's hard for Chell because he makes it hard for me too, because he says, oh, who's that? Oh, I'm not watching that show with that woman who robbed elderly people. Oh, I'm not watching a show Erika Jayne's in. Like, he's looking for good people to watch. And I have to remind him, you watch football. And most of those guys are no good either. So don't get on your high horse about the housewives. I know there's lots of problematic housewives, but there's also a lot of problematic professional athletes. But that doesn't stop you from tuning in every Sunday, Monday, Thursday. So yes, we are going live tonight for Traitors. Steven, thank you for asking. I have to make the live, and then I'll also be going live for Southern Charm. And then tomorrow I'm going to Minnesota to see Nana, so I'll be doing my content from Nana's house and Nana's office. Hopefully her internet is good, because we know Nana, they give her that problematic internet. So good people take him to, you can't even, Les Moonves, you can't take him to, there's no good people on TV, really. There's like a couple, but unfortunately they're in the minority, Alex says, I tell my husband it's UFC for me, and some of those fighters are trash. Ben says, I'm waiting for a Joleen and Couch Potato Queens collab. I'm sure that's on the horizon. That's always in the works. It's always me holding up collabs. I just have so much that I want to get done, and then I just drop the ball. It's me. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. And then I go make lives in advance thinking I'm doing so well. And then you guys get inundated with a million notifications, and 40 people unsubscribe because of that. I think it was like 40. I was like, sorry. Sorry. Yes, Steven, we got to do it. Hubby always says when he's annoyed with me, don't you have some housewives to go watch? I mean, yeah. You're like, yes, I do. I actually do. I really do. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for another No Offense, All Offense. I think we had a good time. I feel like I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. Make sure you hit that like, comment after the video posts. Shout out to all of you who participated in the live chat. Follow me on social media if you haven't already. We have a big day ahead of us. Lots of content coming your way. So make sure your notifications are on so you know when I plan the next live or put out the next edited content. And like I always say, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.
If you like what